This time, I'd like to introduce somebody who knows Patsy in a little bit different way than I do. Someone that Patsy had previously worked for, former Register of Deeds, Mary K. O'Brien. Mary?
What are you standing I'm fine. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here for the candidate for Register of Deeds. She's had the experience. I give myself credit for having hired her over 10 years ago, actually more than that. And Patsy was always a loyal, faithful, and capable member of the staff. She certainly served the bar well. She certainly kept attorneys aware of what they needed to do, and when Patsy said to do it, they pretty much did it. And she has the experience, certainly. You know, I don't think people are really aware of what the Registry of Deeds is all about. And what it does is record what is usually the most valuable asset that any family has, their home. And the registry is responsible for keeping those records and making sure that they're accessible not only to your attorney but also to you. If you ever need to search your title, the people at the registry are the ones who will be able to help you do that. They are the guardians of the records. The banks rely on them, the attorneys rely on them, families rely on them. The probate court has an attachment there when properties are transferred through a will. It's an extremely important recording office. And what's happened into that office over the years is that as we, and I'll include myself as part of it, and Register News 40 now, have been responsible for keeping the records updated. And when I started in the registry, we were recording 7,000 to 8,000 documents a year in 1977. And now, when I left, we were recording about 32,000 a year. That was all done with the same staff. We had no added staff. But what we did was computerize the records. And I think we had 5 iterations of computer systems by the time I had left, and I know that they've been updated since. So it's an extremely important office. And Patsy knows that computer system backwards and forwards. She was helpful in instituting parts of it through her knowledge of the record-keeping system in the registry. And no other candidate can say that. I think if you challenged anyone else who is running to say, well, how does the computer system work at the registry? Have you ever started a computer system? Have you ever been instrumental in implementing one? I think that's a very important point for everybody to remember. It isn't the good old days. It isn't a case where anyone can just step in there and do the job. We need experience, we need loyalty, we need ability, and Patsy Harris encompasses all 3. I hope you'll all get out and everybody knows, tell your friends, tell your relatives, write those notes, make those phone calls, put on the bumper sticker and the button, wear it to the supermarket, wherever you go, and make sure that everybody knows that Patsy Harris is the candidate for Register of Deeds. Thanks, everybody.